I'm going to show you today how to make a simple ratatouille which can go on a pasta dish, or you could use it to layer up in a lasagna for a vegetable one. So items you're going to need are a pepper, tomato, a red onion, courgette, garlic clove, tomato puree, some basil, some salt and pepper, tin of chopped tomatoes and a dash of olive oil. The first thing I'm going to start preparing is my courgette. I'm going to top and tail it, put it into my waste bowl, cut it into a smaller size so it's easier to manage. Use the bridge to slice it in half, slice it in half again, and that's giving you your flat surface so they don't wobble. We're going to turn our courgette into triangles, little slices of triangles. So we're going to cut it in half, use a claw and slice about 1 centimetre thickness all the way along your courgette to the end to make your triangles. I've placed all my little triangles of courgette into the bowl so you've got a nice space to work on. Next I'm going to do my pepper. Chop off the top of your pepper, you can keep that, and then pull out the seeds inside. Again, bridge, slice straight down the middle so you've got 2 halves of pepper. Cut through the middle so you've got nice, easy to manage slices. Now when you cut a pepper, it's always easier to cut the inside of the pepper, the fleshy side, because the knife goes into it easily. If you cut on the outside, the skin, it's a little bit tougher and a bit slippy, so you don't want to cut your fingers. So using the claw grip, slice all the way along your pepper, about 5mm pieces. My pieces are a little bit long, so I'm just going to cut them in half again to make them a little bit smaller. And then when you've cut up all your pepper, put it in the bowl with your courgette. Next you're going to slice your red onion in half using the bridge. You're going to skin it as well, remove the skin and put it into your waste bowl. Now we've peeled our onion, again find the root and the shoot, because the shoot is where we're going to cut. So we're going to cut off the shoot, and this time we're going to cut it into little rainbows. So down with the knife, with claw, all the way to the chopping boards. I call these unicorn rainbows because they're purple and pretty. All the way down to the end. As my onion's quite big, I've decided to cut my rainbows into half to make them a little bit smaller to go into my pasta. Next, I'm going to prepare my garlic clove. Now this is a big garlic clove. So carefully point the blade of the knife away from you, base of your hand on it, and crush your garlic. Doing that helps your skin come off of your clove of garlic. When you've peeled your garlic, you're going to hold it with your claw and you're going to cut really fine slices of garlic to go into your meal. Then place one finger just to support the knife so it's not floating around in the air, and just rock all those fingers pointing at the ceiling. Rock your knife gently and slowly over your garlic. Now we're going to try and crush this a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of salt onto my garlic. Oops, crazy. And then I'm going to use the side of my knife, and the crystals of garlic help to make the garlic go smaller. Okay, so I'm going to just move that to one side because that's going to go into the pan with the onion. And the last thing I've got to do is slice up my tomato. So, using the bridge, slice your tomato into half. Get that flat base ready. Use your claw and slice the tomato into thin slices, about 3mm thickness. I'm now ready to go over to the cooker with all my ingredients.